Hello, I hit the wrong button, so I couldn't stop things. All right, so I was trying to find the program that I use to make Nancy Drew a window, and I can't find it. So we're not going to use that. I was thinking it would be good to go back to it because it's simply easier for me to be able to access that, but I can't. So I think we have to use the Nancy Drew Things Are Broken one. So yes, hold on. No. Hello. Which one is this? There we go. All right, it's fine. There we go. Hello, Elliot. Welcome. Oh god. Oh, it wasn't that loud this time. That's nice. Oh, wait. Shit. No, my levels should be okay. I think I gotta turn things up, though.
Dear Ned,
Oh,
greetings from
hello?
jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
How does that
Dear
sound
Ned,
in comparison
greetings
to
from
me?
jolly old
It actually
England.
looks a little
Dear
quiet.
Ned,
I was
greetings from
uploading...
jolly old England.
Okay.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings.
Sure,
from
we can
jolly
fix that later if needed. I was like going through... oh no. I was going through some latent VODs, and the last one for Miracle Mask, the audio is so fucking loud, and that's why Twitch actually copyright claimed the entirety of the credits, like all of the credits. Even though I was talking at times, the music was so loud that like it just cut it all out anyway. So you can't find the 5 minutes of me violently sobbing in the VOD. It's just not there. So maybe they were doing me a favor. Nancy Drew Games, That Girl Boss Too Close to the Sun. If you're thinking of like a YouTube video, that one has gotten recommended to me so many times. Like so many times. I wanted to try to make this like the chat a little bit bigger, but I can't do that. So because we're in the game. So it's just gonna stay tiny.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start,
I need to turn it down for me a tiny bit because I have to reset my headphones when I take them out.
Overview.
I did technically get my notebook out, but I'm gonna try to see if I can use it less because now that we have, now that we actually have a task list again, I don't need it as much as I did when we were doing some of the other ones where it was a lot easier to forget what I needed to do.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England.
I know you've said that
Although
many
right now
times
I'm
now.
not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penrose,
hi.
a British
Picture
diplomat.
moment.
Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
I love how... Oh. Hello. All right. Okay. Long cutscene of walking. I like how Nancy, like, is never, like... She's never really all that concerned about her... about her welfare.
Nancy.
Hello?
Who's there?
I hope the 12-year-old is just fucking with her. I was gonna say, she's never really concerned about her well-being, but this time she's like, maybe I'll die, I don't know. Hey, hi. Hi,
There's
friend.
something out there. Where, child?
Over there.
There's a lot of going back and
I
forth.
mean, something was out there.
This camera movement is not my favorite. Also, I think it's very funny that basically what it looked like they did for the shadow, that one was the equivalent of a fucking drop shadow with a slight
Yes, and I really did
blur.
see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something too.
People are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Oops, that's me. Well, now that I've spun us in a nice little circle. Oh, that's just our alarm clock. No, get out of here. Oh, cancel. Haha. Cook, Hugh. What's on our phone? River Heights. Wireless. Awesome. I don't like this phone. A hearty congratulations. Oh, nope, we're on Bess and George. The hitbox on this cell phone, not great. Well, you're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully this will be the year Bess and I win the regatta instead of those snobby Maxwell twins. Bess thinks they should be disqualified for being too tan and setting a bad example for the younger campers when it comes to skincare, but I don't think the camp director is going to buy it. Anyway, no digital devices allowed, so cheerio, pip pip, and we'll talk to you when we get back. George and Bess. I thought it was always pip pip cheerio, but it's fine. A hearty congratulations. Congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbor, Mr. Bergdorf, install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Hopefully, I can't read tonight. Our unselfish act of kindness will help him forget all those petunias we trampled while chasing fly balls into his yard and will compel him to invite us over once in a while, like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case, Frank and Joe. Thanks, guys. No email service abroad. Dear valued customer, just a reminder that your current phone plan does not allow for the sending or receiving of emails outside the continental United States. Hopefully your decision to not upgrade to a more flexible albeit somewhat more expensive plan has not caused you too much inconvenience. Sincerely, customer service, Fleesom Phone Co. I can't get over this. They're like, so you don't get emails. Hopefully your decision to not pay us more money isn't too much of a problem. Yeah, the Hardy Boys, well, Nancy also does a lot of chores while solving cases. She does other people's homework. It's ridiculous. We're gonna have to do the homework of a 12-year-old. I know it. Hello, Nate. Oh my god, Ned! Ned! Holy shit, so we didn't break up with him. Wait, I can call him? Why can I call him? We're in...
Hello?
Hi,
Oh.
Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
It's so weird to me that Ned was just, like, not in the last game. Alright. Let's see. Even though I can't send emails while in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web. Which reminds me, wonder if there's anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. Talk to Linda, figure out where the conservatory is, remember to check it off. Cool.
Check.
Hi, Ronnie. Fucking hate this. Blackmoor Manor, Essex Country, United Kingdom. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red, Blackmoor Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Randolph and his descendants came to be known as by the ancient name for the area surrounding Blackmoor, Penvellyn. The Penvellans have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft, but by 1715 the Penvellans had moved back into the manor and reestablished themselves as a respectable, wealthy family, a reputation that remains to this day. They literally hid Ned in the basement so Nancy could thirst over a cowboy. Like, that's actually what happened. And I really said, hold on.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
Maybe. Oh. Cassiopeia, Gemini, Hercules, Corvus, Ursa Major, Lynx, Pegasus, Sagittarius, Lyra, Coma, Berenices, Ursa Major, Taurus, Cassiopeia, Aquilia, Aquarius. That tripod is clearly for a telescope, Nancy. Like, I knew that before, but Draco, Leo, Lepus, Pisces. If I'm saying these wrong, too bad. I read a book the other day that was so bad, and one of the reasons the two main characters got together was because they talked about their favorite constellations.
Something fits in here.
And oh my god, Jesus Christ. They were like, I see his humanity because his favorite constellation is Orion. And he was like, I can't kill her because her favorite constellation is Cassiopeia. And I was like, you both are so annoying, and this book is so long and bad. Why can't I even open this? It was so bad. Kira Cass wrote one entertaining series, and ever since, every single one of her books was been just, ooh, Kira, it's so bad, Kira. People on Goodreads were like, this is like her most well-written book, but it's so boring. And I'm like, I don't even know if this is well-written because the pacing made me want to pull my eyes out. Like, it took until like 25% of the book for them to even meet. It's almost 600 pages long. Kira Cass, what are you doing? She's ruining my life. I'm re-listening to the Selection series because I'm gonna make a whole video on it. I have so many thoughts. Anyway, oh, hello? Oh! What the fuck? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Anyway, that's my book rant of the day. 1,000 Heartbeats, bad book. Not as bad as The Betrothal, or The Betrothed. Still not good, though. Why is this... You know what, whatever. Pretty not good. The Siren, also bad. Frankly, the only Kira Cass series worth reading is The Selection. And, I don't actually think, like, The Selection is good. I just think it's, like, hello? Highly entertaining. It's highly entertaining because it's Bachelor. Although, I just finished the second book, and the second book sucks. Oh.
I need the key. I'm afraid we're busy.
Alright.
I need something else for this.
Okay. I don't know what you're trying to do, but sure.
Stay in Italy as long as you want, then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be.
Stay in Italy as much as you want, then.
Don't bother.
Oh no, she's pissed. Hello? A phone. Can we steal it? What do you mean I can't take it? Obsessed with how everything just has a faded drop shadow. It makes them look like they're floating because the shadows aren't right. Like, it looks like there's space underneath it when there shouldn't be.
Linda? Hi, it's me.
I have so
Nancy
many words
Drew.
to say tonight. I'm sorry. I'm
Nancy
very
Drew,
distracted.
Our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I
Blackmoor
apologize
Manor.
for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like...
Hello?
I feel like something really strange is happening.
Oh, I didn't close the door. Hold on. As soon as I went to go close my door, Faye came down, so I had to go chase her off. She doesn't want to be sitting under my desk right now, I know it. Okay, anyway, when someone asks you how you're doing and you just start laughing maniacally, it's
Your
time to be
mother is
concerned.
very concerned about
She's
your
putting on a bit.
condition.
She's doing a bit.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry, but that's not important. Here's what's important,
Can we
Nancy.
call a doctor?
There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known.
Okay.
That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Hell.
Mommy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
This first option is so funny. I can't go home empty-handed. It might jeopardize my ace detective status. It's so selfish and so selfish.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Here's the thing. I would not... Okay. I know she just told us to go away, but I personally would not be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just leave and let you rest. My immediate concern, as this person is incredibly sick and bedridden, my first thought would be, holy shit, I need to open the bed curtain and make sure, like, that this person is okay. You know? Like, you did not, like, end the conversation, you just stopped speaking.
Hi, Linda. Okay, I understand.
Like, I'm sorry.
I'll talk to you later.
I respect her privacy, but also, like, the silent treatment isn't gonna work right now. Like, that's not necessarily an option. And also, I'm not going to blame her for whatever illness it is, but I am wondering if this whole setup of, like, a very dark room, like, I know depends on what she's dealing with, but, like, what's with, like, all of the everything being covered with, like, white, especially the mirrors. Basically, I'm concerned you should probably get a little bit of sun and a little bit of fresh air. Just a tiny bit. Oh, these photo manips. Look at these photo manips. Whoa. Hi. Faye is barking at me. One sec.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room. Guess she's not in her room.
So just go in.
Guess she's not in her room.
Whatever. Bird.
Oh, it's just a parrot. Polly, want a cracker?
Not Polly. Lulu.
Lulu.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
I gotta let Faye in. Girlie, it's not interesting in here. I hope you already got your treat because I'm not giving you one if you missed it upstairs. Okay? Why are we asking this bird if it knows Latin?
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituri status.
I don't know if this...
Take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Shit, what was on our thing?
Equinoctium vernum.
The longest day of the year is solstitium.
I don't know if that was the right
Summer
one. We'll
solstice.
come back to
The
this
shortest
Latin-speaking
day
bird.
is Bruma, the winter solstice.
Yeah?
Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
Faye has left. Faye is leaving. Hello, Sarah. This parrot, it speaks Latin. I told you in DMs. I thought it was important for you to know. But this parrot speaks Latin, and I would like to know your thoughts on that.
Bye, bird.
Don't leave me. I love you. Hello.
How good are you at giving
Can I-
hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
I could use.
I
a
can
hint when
just
it comes
ask-
to that weird
I'm
star
sorry,
box
what
that's
is
in my
happening?
room.
Dog, sing along. Brigitte coat. Be sure to note. Pretty tune. Stars and moon. Favorite night. Your delight.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Great Wizard of Oz reference.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Maybe, can I put that thing? Okay, cool. I was like, can you shut up, actually?
I need the key. I need the
Felicity,
key.
The door. The door. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Shush, shush, shush. Be quiet, Birdie. Why stars seem to move. Why the stars seem to move. To someone standing on the Earth as it makes its annual journey around the sun appears to move through the surrounding stars on a predictable path. This path is called the ecliptic, and the 12 constellation groups or patterns of stars as seen from the Earth through which the sun seems to pass are known as the zodiac. The planets also appear to move through the zodiac like the constellations, and they have been named after the Roman and Greek gods. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Moon, Sun, Venus, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Mars, god of war. Venus, goddess of love. Mercury, messenger of the gods, often portrayed with winged feet and a staff. How come Mercury gets more? How come Mercury gets more, like, description there? Anyway, Pluto, god of the underworld, Jupiter, god of thunder and lightning, Saturn, god of time, Uranus, god of the sky, Neptune, god of oceans. These and many other heavenly bodies appear and disappear from the sky throughout the year because the Earth is tilted on its axis at a 23.5 degree angle. Because of this tilt, the angle of the sun relative to the equator varies throughout the year, so that no day or night is ever precisely the same length. The longest day and the shortest night is known as the summer solstice or solstitium, which takes place around June 21st. The shortest day and the longest night, known as the winter solstice or bruma, occurs around December 21st. The tilt of the Earth also results in the spring, vernal, and fall or autumnal equinoxes around March 21st, or is that an AE? Equinoctium vernum, and September 21st, Equinoctium autumnalis. The sun at noon is halfway between its highest and lowest points in the sky, resulting in days and nights that are nearly equal in length. Whoo, boy, words.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
I need the
There
key.
is some Latin, I think, in our room that I did not translate yet. Oh, is this my room? This isn't my room.
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
I kind of want someone to look up the voice actress for this child, because there's something about the accent where it's like faint. So, you know, it's a little weird. Rip to this child.
Sure, Jane. What would you like to play?
Let's play this card
Oh,
game
no.
I found in your room.
Why were you in my
Actually,
room?
it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago.
Sure.
You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope. Okay, so you have to match up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries.
This child does look like a sickly Victorian orphan. Oh, shit. Fuck. Shit, I'm fucking it up. Connie, oh, okay, I don't know that person. Shit. Shit, I think I fucked this up.
You beat my score.
Oh, I didn't. That's fine.
Felicitations.
That was fun, but I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady, all dressed in black, putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
The woman left something?
The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Not right now, but maybe later.
You can come in anytime you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mummy feel better.
Yeah, I can't find anything about this voice actor. Probably because I think this is the only acting credit that they have. But there's something about the accent where it's, like, so slight that I can't tell if this person is genuinely from, like, the UK. Because it's so slight, it's almost like, oh, well, like, you are from the UK, but you're... or I'm not sure if it's, like, an American doing a UK accent, like, very, like, not great. So, you know. Unsure.
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Topics we covered this month. Bridget, pen villain, biography interest, learn, sing, discuss the Ballad of Bridget, regular lesson 6 to 14. Bledge. French workbook, present, simple past, future verb conjugations, French history, Latin. Oh, Sarah, this is for you. Latin. Second declension nouns, pure, filius, cantus, vir, convivium, history of Roman Colosseum. No, I don't need you to. How do you feel about this 12-year-old learning this stuff? Science, gravity and the weight of objects, winter star constellations, northern hemisphere, math, geometry, algebra, English, rediscuss A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, write 2 analyses of characters from the Dickens book, art project, draw Bridget's favorite star constellations, draw in color most favorite character from Dickens book, draw in color least favorite character from Dickens book, create an illustration for the Ballad of Bridget. God, I don't know anything about Latin, so that's why I'm asking you. Oh.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, alright?
Oh, Nancy, this is not going well. Nancy, things are not going our way.
I totally love that show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so
What
dreamy?
the fuck?
So hottie.
What the fuck? First of all, this is just a child. That's just a child. This guy's neck is broken for real. But these drawings are so real for a 12-year-old. Like, so true. This is a nightmare. World premiere broadcast only on the Heartthrob channel. Yikes. Whoa.
That was written by Charles Penvillain way back in
Penvillain.
the
I'm saying it wrong.
1500s.
Sorry.
When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
No. As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of a knight, let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer? I don't know. And fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul. Cool. Things to remember. That. Oh my god, Madam Butterfly? Alright, sure.
Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my... Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck... Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to find this. I should Google it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! Everyone, stop everything. Drop everything. Drop everything while I Google stuff. What is her name? What is her name? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze while I do this. Okay, so I don't think any of the names line up, but I think it's interesting. It's interesting that we are in a manor. Hello? Adobe Creative Cloud, now's not the fucking time. Why is it so big? Help. Can you please go away? Alright. This has to be a deliberate reference to Jane Eyre, right? Right? People in here have read Jane Eyre, right? Someone else in here has read Jane Eyre. Thanks, Sarah. Okay, here, let me do this really quick. So in Jane Eyre, there is, it's about Jane who, oh my god, she goes to this really rural estate to be a governess for this girl named Adele. And she has, like, all these lessons she's supposed to teach Adele, who, and she, like, falls in love with Rochester, who is Adele's, I can't remember if he's actually her father or just, like, she's his ward. But Adele's mother is a French opera singer. And the whole thing about Jane Eyre is that there is a wife that Rochester has who had, like, a mental break. She's mentally unwell, and she has been locked in the attic. And Jane is seeing all these weird things happening around, I think it is, happen around the manor, and it's the wife coming down from the attic, and it has to be, like, I don't think that this is gonna follow what Jane Eyre. I just think it's very interesting because, like, the French lessons, the fact that the stepmother, like, is in this room, we haven't seen her, everything is, like, everything is veiled. The fact that he's, like, not, that the husband is away, Rochester is away for a bunch of the book. The fact that that he doesn't, like, believe her symptoms, that's interesting. And, like, not relevant to what we're doing. But the fact that she's a French opera singer.
What is this book?
Don't know, really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandma.
I'm gonna be thinking about this a lot.
Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
I think that someone killing the guinea pig is maybe, like, a little dark for a Nancy Drew game. But, why not? Like, here's the thing. Wuthering Heights, it ends with the wife in the attic burning the house down, and she dies in the fire, and Rochester is blinded, and Jane is, like, far away. She's left at that point, and she hears Rochester calling her. Jane is super, super religious. Her Catholicism, I actually know if she's Catholic. Her Christianity is, like, a huge part of the book. She's, like, deeply, deeply religious. But she hears him calling her, and comes and finds him, and he's gone completely blind. He's gone blind. His house is in ruins. She's come into a ton of money. So it's like a role reversal. Like, he was the rich one and she was poor. And now she comes into money. She accepts him back. They get married. They have a kid. And when he holds his child for the first time, he cries and he gets his sight back. I love Gothic literature so much. I just wanted to check. So, Jane Eyre is written by Charlotte Bronte. Wuthering Heights is written by Emily Bronte. And Charlotte and Emily both wrote, like, really fucked up romances where, like, the guys are super terrible. Their sister wrote, like, I haven't read her work. Their other sister wrote, like, slightly more, less fucked up dudes. I fucking hate Rochester, but there is this line in Jane Eyre where she says, "Reader, I married him." It's my favorite line of all time. Like, I love that line. I fucking can't stand Rochester. Anyway, Wuthering Heights is completely unrelated to Jane Eyre, but I also love Wuthering Heights, if only for the Kate Bush song, because it's so good. I don't know, Ronnie. I can't check a card right now, but I'm so sorry you're having issues. All right, cool. Signs, things.
Each of those cups seems to be associated with a Roman numeral.
Yeah. Cool. 5, 3, 4, 8. God, I'm so sorry I'm talking so much about books today. I'm feeling like very unhinged. I'm feeling very distracted and very unhinged. What's going on here? So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm talking about every single book I've ever read in my life. I'm really excited to get back to just reading things again. I haven't done that in forever. I say that I listened to the entirety of The Elite today.
Like I would eat mealworms.
Oh, interesting. So we can feed the bird.
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
I won't need the oven until I have something to bake.
Okay.
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
I'm so distracted. I keep thinking about random shit. Terrible. This is the worst. This is disgusting. Krollmeister. That's great. Oh, God. Ew. Why do we have that? All right. An introduction to runes. Are you excited to learn about runes now in this super distracted episode of Nancy Drew? Runes are a set of symbols that came to Britain with the ancient Germanic people who immigrated to the country around 450 AD. They were used throughout Northern Europe during the Dark Ages, which lasted from 500 AD to 1500 AD. Because these symbols were used for writing, among other things, they can be termed an alphabet. The original runic alphabet was made up of 24 symbols and known as Elder Futhark. The first 6 runes spell out the word Futhark. Futhark? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The runes were comprised of straight lines so that they could be easily cut into wood or stone. The Elder Futhark is divided into 3 Aetir, or groups of 8. Freya's 8, Freya, Uruz, Thursa, we're not going to try. We're not going to try. We'll just have to translate some of these later, I'm sure. Each rune not only represents a letter, but an object or being as well. As a result, each rune is associated with specific characteristics or events. For example, Ul, also called Othala, would not only represent the letter O, it also means ancestral property, which can connotate home, everything is important to someone, everything that is important to someone, security, support, experience, etc. Because each rune has an intrinsic meaning, people in the Dark Ages would sometimes randomly choose a series of runes, i.e. draw them from a bag or cast them on the ground, and try to tell the future from juxtaposition of their meanings. I'm a huge fan of all the doodling in here because it's like so real of her. It's so true. So true, girly girl. Hold on, is there anything else to click here?
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he
Who's
was hoping
Nigel?
It would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Monsters, what and why? The real deal on mummies, witches, werewolves, and vampires. Werewolves, Lycanthropy by Paliki Vedas, University of Manhattan. Since ancient times, the cunning savagery of wolves has both terrified and awed humans with whom they came into contact. In Europe, where wolves were a constant threat to livestock and allegedly to small children and lone travelers, legends as to their evil viciousness became widespread. Predictably, one of these legends involved humans who could transform themselves into wolves. These creatures were called werewolves. Were means man, and the transformation became known as lycanthropy. The symptoms of lycanthropy. Or lycanthropy. I think it's lycanthropy. Descriptions of werewolves and the transformation process itself have varied greatly throughout the ages. Some lycanthropes assumed the precise appearance of a wolf. Others turned into something that was half human, half beast. Sometimes the change was permanent. Sometimes lycanthropes could change form at will. Sometimes environmental factors brought about the transformation. The symptoms and duration of a werewolf's condition depend entirely upon the curse that initiated that particular case of lycanthropy. In general, Victims who were destined to alter their forms permanently usually appeared pale. Fatigue was a frequent complaint, as well as weak vision, a dry tongue, and constant thirst. So Linda's a werewolf. I mean, she won't be, but what if Linda was a werewolf? What if this was like the one Nancy Drew game where the supernatural was real? That's why she's not showing herself to us. Because she's a fucking werewolf. Mystery solved, Nancy. Holy shit. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by hair growth, especially on the face and hands. Fingernails grew long and eyes gradually changed shape and color. The victim's personality also changed. He or she became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive. As the transformation grew more apparent, the victim usually went into hiding, returning to society only to satisfy its newfound appetite for human flesh. For temporary victims that could change their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed by the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl or by a full moon, lycanthropic symptoms occurred not over time, but quickly, almost instantaneously. It's been a long time since I heard about a werewolf who turned because of a howl. They were forced to assume human form again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws, and fangs, or by taking off their skin and hiding it intact. Such a lycanthrope would reportedly suffer the same fate as its shed skin. If it was found and destroyed, the werewolf would likewise be destroyed. According to legends, those who voluntarily became werewolves obtained the ability to change their form through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who had been cursed by someone who they had wronged, or who had been bitten or born to a werewolf. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, these unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound to the brain or heart that they could only be destroyed by a silver bullet is a modern embellishment. Interesting. Why? The reasons for lycanthropy. Psychology plays a significant role in lycanthropy. Wanting to imitate, wildly different. Wanting to imitate, if not actually become, the thing or person that one fears the most seems to be part of human nature. Far from being a universal phenomenon, werewolves are known in regions where there are no wolves. Instead, people spread tales of werebears or were-tigers or were-crocodiles, whichever animal is most feared. The old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, goes a long way in explaining the source and longevity of many monster myths. More important, throughout history there have been instances of people who actually were werewolves in their own minds at least. Convinced that they had been cursed, they presented all physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behaved violently. Because they fully believed that they had become werewolves, they acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusion, thus trapping them in a vicious cycle. The psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves were commonplace. The power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for truth. Instances of lycanthropic disorder are rare in modern times, although it is possible that many cases go unreported due to a misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. For research psychologists such as myself, information gathering is a never-ending process. If you believe you know someone who has undergone a lycanthropic metamorphosis, please contact me. I have not, Elliot, but I will...
This phone number just might come in handy.
Biscalvrid. I will have to, because I'm planning on reading I'm rereading Dracula, and then I'm going to read the Vampire? I haven't read that one yet, so I'm going to read that one for research for a book I'm writing. And then if I can find a translation of that one, if it was originally in French, then I'll see if I can read that one. Because I do have a werewolf in my... I have a werewolf.
About anyone. Come on,
Grace
ask
named
me.
him. His name is Kane Ein. And it's so funny. He is so funny to me. Alright,
Who was Anor?
He was Odo's brother.
What did Guido do?
Guido!
Pizza. No, I'm joking, of course. I don't know anything about him except that he died in 1433 because he outlived all of his siblings.
Alright, so we can come back to this later once we know who to ask about.
Who was Alan?
He was my grandfather, but I didn't know him because he died when I was little. I guess he was nice.
What do you know about Letitia?
Loves plants, hates noise. You can ask her about
So
it. She's
true,
usually
so
in the
true.
with her plants.
I still have an Arthur book that I would like to write, but the thing about it is, it's really fucking hard to research Arthurian stuff on your own as just like a guy. So I don't know if that one will.
Told me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
Hi, Ethel.
Hello, Ethel. Jane is.
Yeah, I know you did, Sarah. I read that and I was like, okay. I just let it happen. I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go.
I saw Jane's lesson schedule. That's quite an unusual list of subjects.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
Oh.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross again, I'm sure.
Again, I'm sure. Yeah, no, there's something wrong with... Not wrong. No, there's something wrong with everyone.
Come back later, please.
Everyone look...
There goes my cell phone.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Who called? Oh. Who called me? I don't... What do you mean? Who called me? You won't tell me? Oh, Roman numerals. We did this. Oh, healthy diet for parrots. Parrots in the wild eat a wide variety of food simply because the food source that's available one day may no longer be available the next. If and when the opportunity arises, wild parrots will eat fruits, seeds, leaves, nuts, and sometimes even the meat from a carcass. It only stands to reason that parrots in captivity will thrive on a diet that offers a variety of fresh foods too. A healthy diet includes deeply colored vegetables, about 30%, such as carrots, greens, peppers, and broccoli, quality protein such as non-fat dairy products, commercially produced mealworms and beans, additional fruits and vegetables such as corn, tomatoes, bananas, apples, and blueberries, whole grains like brown rice, wheat, germ, and whole grain crackers, nuts and seeds like peanuts, walnuts, and sunflower seeds. Never feed your parrot avocado, tea, coffee, chocolate, uncooked potato, or any kind of lunch meat. These foods can be toxic to our feathered friends. Great, so I made the right food. Who the fuck called me? Alright, let's call this woman.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
It's just that your writing makes you sound so knowledgeable that I felt compelled to talk to you.
Your attempt to win me over with flattery is as transparent as it is feeble. But it worked. What do you want to know?
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. Dry mouth, fatigue, impaired vision, and reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
I can't say. She won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she do at night?
I can't be sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
What would motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, a relocation, that sort of thing. They're emotionally vulnerable, which means they're particularly open to the power of suggestion.
Someone suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of course. Somehow they get it in their head that they're destined to take another form. They see something, they read something, someone says something to them. Somehow they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. We're sorry.
What the fuck? Guys, I'm stuck. Guys. 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 Help.
Can't check that off.
Help, help, help.
Can't check that off yet.
Yeah, let's try that. Jesus Christ. No, 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 no.
That's done.
No, 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 no.
I haven't done that. Can't check that off.
I think it glitched. I think we have to start over. I haven't saved. I think I broke it. Let me try calling someone. Let me try calling someone.
Hello?
Hi, me
Oh,
again.
okay, okay, okay.
You sure I'm not disturbing you? I mean, shouldn't you be studying or something?
Shouldn't you be solving a mystery or something?
I'm on a break.
No, guys, I can't leave the hallway. I'm trying to see if me calling Ned will reset it.
Be careful over
I
there.
no direct. Fuck. So like no directionals are showing up at all. No directionals. I genuinely broke the game this time. We have to start over from the beginning. Cause I didn't save. This is fuck me. There's no way to skip through.
Blackmoor Manor.
There's no way to skip through this stuff. We just have to sit here. You can't skip in Nancy Drew.
Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because
So
Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our
oh my
neighbors is
god.
living. The daughter whose name is Linda.
You can't
recently
just
married Hugh
no.
Campbell, a
Second
British
chance only
diplomat.
shows up when
Hugh
you
travels a
die.
lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone
Second chance
downhill.
only shows up
She's
when you die.
practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why.
Okay,
Her mother is
what
convinced
if
something
I
is
turn the
terribly
audio
wrong
off
wants
and we
me to
just
find
talk
out
about
what.
stuff while I click
So
through?
Here I am, about to be
I-
dropped off at a
Ronnie,
huge
I'm having a
centuries
terrible
old
time.
mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Alright.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have to start over. We have to start over. It's been like almost an hour. It's been almost an hour and we're starting over. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was just thinking that I needed to save too and I didn't. I didn't save.
Who's there?
Oh
Hello?
no. And I have to like click on everything again because I don't know what unlocks different things.
There's something out there.
Where, child?
Over there.
I
mean, something was out there.
oh my god.
Come in.
The Nancy Drew games really just
I'm
like
Mrs. Drake. I take it you're Nancy Drew?
Yes, and
They
I
really
did
just,
see something,
like,
Mrs. Drake. I
try
heard
my
something,
patience.
too.
Don't
People are
they?
always seeing
Don't
and
they?
hearing things on the moor at night, especially
Holy
you
shit.
Americans. Why
Oh
don't
my
you just go on
god.
up to your room?
I'm gonna,
It's the one
like,
with the moon on the
trying
door.
not to, like,
I'd like to
lose
see
it.
Linda, if I could.
Oh
I'm
no.
afraid Linda is not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Alright, okay. I am gonna turn off. So, first of all, let's save. Let's save. And then I'm gonna turn off. You can check. Turn off.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old...
That, and then we will just start. I'm basically gonna do everything exactly the same. So if you guys, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? I like talked so much already about unrelated stuff tonight that I'm a little bit like, huh? I don't know what else to say. 43 minutes. Jesus, you have to know exactly what to click on because there's like a lot of stuff in Nancy Drew games that you don't have to click on. Like a lot of stuff in Nancy Drew games you just don't need. Here's some Latin. Lude sin guadio lude non sunt. I played with that. Hold on, let me do my emails. So, back. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun? Anything cool? Oh god, now I have to sit here while I call Ned. Oh, you're writing it down? Did you have time or do you want me to go back to it? What if I'm not that fast? What if I'm not that fast, Ronnie? Oh, you can still hear it very softly. That's fine, though. You can almost, like, not hear it at all. That's probably good enough so that I can, talk about stuff. So, was there anything to click here? No. Cool. Okay, let's go into the hallway. We have that. And then we have this key.
I need the key.
I turned off the voices, Nancy. Don't talk to me. How... I turned voices all the way down and I can still hear them talking. That's so weird. That's actually really weird. It was like G-U-G-A-U-D-I-O maybe? That sounds maybe right. I'm not entirely sure. We can go back and look at it later. Alright, saw those. Saw this. Have this conversation. This is gonna take a second. Here, what if I just start, flipping through Jane Eyre since it's sitting next to me now? How does it start? With an introduction. It means games without joy are not games. Cool, thank you. My god, this introduction is long. I tabbed this for, these people talk for forever. I tabbed this for my Shakespeare, for my romanticism class, because I wrote my final essay on Twilight and how it derived from Gothic literature, which is also known as dark romanticism. And I cannot for the life of me remember what these tabs mean. But they sure are here. They sure are fucking here. God, she read this part real slow. Thank you. It is genuinely the best essay that I've ever written. I love that essay. I think it's really good. I thought my discussion of Bella as both a damsel in distress and a Byronic hero was kind of iconic of me, actually. I feel like this is the voices are getting louder, but that might just be me adjusting to, to hear it, to the more quietness of it. Jane Eyre opens with, "There was no possibility of taking a walk that day." Awesome. There's a huge section of the beginning of this where it starts out with Jane at home, and then it's like Jane at school, and then her friend who is like super religious dies. She gets, before she goes to school, she gets locked in a room, a red room, and then has like a ton of trauma around this room. The reason I'm talking about Jane Eyre is because I don't know what else to talk about, frankly. So that's what I have to give you. What else is in here? Adela. Oh, he almost married someone named Fairfax. Very briefly, Jane is like supposed to get married to Rochester, and then his wife some guy shows up at the wedding and is like, he's already married. Oh, these are just different. Okay. And then she's like so embarrassed and runs away. She runs away into like the English wilderness and almost fucking dies. Like, she just runs off and almost dies. Like, girl, please. I know you're embarrassed and upset. Hello, Jesus Christ. I know you're embarrassed.
I need the key.
Why did the voices suddenly get loud? Stop it. Nope, that's the wrong room. But yeah, so she almost dies in the wilderness and then ends up, being saved by these two sisters and this brother, and he's like a priest, and they turn out to be like her long lost cousins, and the guy is like a minister or something, and he's gonna go to like Africa, and he wants her to go with him. You know, you don't give a shit, but like, what else am I supposed to talk about? I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm at a complete loss for what I should be doing. I'm like, well, especially since the beginning of Nancy Drew games is like a lot of... Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I have to actually pay attention to this one because I'm gonna fuck it up. Ah, shit. Shit. No. This is not going well. Bye, Elliot. Sorry about this. I think I'm over 40. I've got to be over 40 by now. This one was not... Yeah, alright, cool. We have to do it again. I'm so distracted. Oh, good, I can just move on. Does anyone else have anything for me to talk about, or I'm literally gonna go back to reading Jane Eyre?
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mommy's room when she wasn't there. And when
I'm out of things to say. I don't understand how people can do, like, I'm just, I guess, not a person who can, like, just talk about, like, I could never be someone who does, like, just chatting streams, not without, like, the chat, like, pushing me in some direction, because I don't know what to talk about right now. Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to talk the things that are like, too, like, like, if I talked about Tales from the Borderland, that would only be relevant to people who already know things about Tales from the Borderland, which is, like, you. So, it's not like, you know, like, I'm trying to keep I say I'm trying to keep it kind of, like, kind of like anyone could join, but I am speaking a lot about Jane Eyre. But, like, that's at least relevant to the game, I think. It might not even be relevant to the game. I'm just, like, saying it is. Those teeth, I'm not sure if they're just there for fun or there because they're going to be relevant in some way. And if they're relevant, I'm very confused. You know? The worst books I've read this year so far, oh god, it's like a lot. I've read like a lot of bad books, and not even necessarily intentionally. Hold on, I'm gonna open my Goodreads as we flip through this book. Can you connect Jane Eyre to Wuthering Heights for me? Because it seems like they were connected when you said something earlier. Which Anastasia one? Oh, yes, the Anastasia one. That one was really bad. That's the one I talked about earlier. I don't remember if you were here at that time. That one was really bad. That one was bad. Did I not give this a rating? I technically gave it 2 stars, but only because in comparison to her worst book, it was better. Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights are not connected. They were written in the same era of literature because they were written by sisters. So they were written by not the same person, but they were both written by a Bronte, and their upbringing, like, kind of made them write, like, about very specific things, in my opinion. But they both wrote, like, Gothic literature, kind of, like, about, like, oh, fuck. Kind of, like, about, like, more rural parts of, like, England, you know? Similar dudes. So they're not actually, like, related in any way. The books, that is. Ah, fuck, god damn it! Shit. I just wanted to put that down! It's fine. But yeah, they're not, like, actually linked in any way. If you're just purely looking at a story, they're completely separate pieces of work. Okay, so I'm just looking at my Goodreads right now. 1,000 Heartbeats was really bad. It was really boring and very slow. The pacing was truly awful. Like, it's some of the worst pacing I've seen, maybe ever. The characters don't even meet until 25% of the way through, and they hate each other because, he had kidnapped her and murdered her mother, and her father had his father executed. So it's messy. It's just, like, the romance wasn't that great, the world building wasn't that great, the plotting was really bad. Let's see. And also, I just didn't like the characters. I didn't like what was happening. Let me see. I read a ton of Magic Tree House for no reason. Cinder and Glass by Melissa De La Cruz. I wasn't the biggest fan of. I think I just didn't like it as a Cinderella retelling. I can't entirely remember why, other than it just felt incredibly, like, it turned into, like, a Bachelor thing where she was, like, maybe going to marry, his brother. Like, I didn't think it was that good. I just didn't enjoy it. The Siren, also by Kiera Cass, also really bad. That one she actually self-published before.
Yes, well.
She got her agent and book deals. So that one, like, I can understand why it's lower quality, but again, the pacing so bad, the relationship not really intriguing. Just, like, it was bad. It was, oh, okay. Oh, okay, we got there. Here, since you can't hear it right now, so what must... Okay, guys, interrupting my book talk for a second. Okay, so here's what I think happened. Nancy said, there goes my cell phone, and I clicked the cell phone icon, canceling out the fact that she was supposed to auto pick it up and go to a call. Because I picked it up, this call didn't happen, and I called people, so the game didn't know what to do, so it just kept ringing the phone, but it could no longer trigger this automatic phone pickup. That's what happened. Anyway, hi Nancy, it's Mrs. Petrov. How's everything? Have you seen Linda yet? Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her, not that she told me anything. I'll turn the voices back up as soon as... Luckily that only took about 15 minutes, but yeah. I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine. Why is she hiding behind that curtain? I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale cooped up like that? They read a lot slower than I do, which totally makes sense as a voice actor, but still. Something has changed her, something in that house. He was just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope. Where is Hugh? He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be with Linda, although... Mrs. Petrov, are you there?
Mrs. Petrov? Are you there?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason. Which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to. Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character. In what way?
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, towel in hand, murmuring to herself, you'd think she was burying something, or somebody. Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work, so if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye. Oh, you don't have a cell phone you're bringing? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. First of all, let's save. And then let's fix the voices.
Jolly old England. Dear Ned, greetings.
There we go. We can finally play the game again. Thank fucking God. So let's go in here for a second. And I am going to click on all the web stuff so it marks itself off as... I don't know why it doesn't have the night sky one. Which is a little concerning. So I'm gonna click, I think it appeared after this. But I thought I clicked through that all the way. So let me also click this. I just want to make sure I activate everything and I didn't forget to activate anything. Because I don't want to get in a situation where I broke where I like, you know, I'm like struggling to get the game to advance and it's because I didn't like hit something that I did in the first round. There we go. Why stars seem to move. Alright, perfect. So let's make this phone call to Paliki, even though we've done this. It was a quick one. It's fine.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles.
Forgive My Fins, also very bad. Like, one of the worst, most sexist books I've read, like, in a long time. Maybe ever.
It's just that your writing.
I hated it. It was so bad.
That I felt
oh wait, no.
to talk to you.
Forgive My Fins was really shit. Of Poseidon was worse. Of Poseidon was the worst book I read this year, I think. Forgive My Fins was also pretty not good, pretty bad.
What do you consider to be the definitive
The
signs that
Betrothed
someone
was
is trained
so
as some
boring
kind
and
of
bad.
animal?
Symptoms are
Delirium, the first one, was not as bad as if, was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The second one I couldn't stand. I didn't like the
Yes,
Nightland
but the
Express,
really
which I got
disturbing
an
thing
arc
is
for, but
she
it
won't
was
let anyone see
okay, I
her.
guess.
She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
Yeah, and those are the bad books I've read this year so far.
can't be
I have
sure, but
currently
I do know
read
that I saw something
36
outside the
books,
night I
and 8
arrived.
of those were
Some
Magic
kind of
Tree House.
animal.
So I
And
hope
when I asked
that
to see my
is
friend, I was told she
good
was
for
unavailable.
you.
Sounds
I guess.
very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some
Hope
kind
we're
of
all hope
creature,
we all
do
found
you?
that a satisfying
Young
portion
lady,
of this
I believe the
stream.
human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind
Fatigue.
is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
What would
Fatigue.
motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, a relocation, that sort of thing. They're emotionally vulnerable, which means they're particularly open to the power of suggestion.
Okay, there,
Someone
that one.
suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of
Do
course.
do 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 do. I'm so ready to play new game.
Destined to take another form. They see something. They read something. Someone says something to them. Somehow, they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
Are temper tantrums symptomatic of lycanthropy?
There are no hard and fast rules when it comes to lycanthropy, or almost anything else for that matter. But if someone believes that what they're changing into is irrational, or has a bad temper, then they will exhibit irrational, ill-tempered behavior, especially if this is contrary to their former nature.
Awesome.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
All right. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Oh! Sorry, I feel nuts.
Check. I'm finished. Check. Can't check that off yet.
All right. Let's finally play more video game. It's 10 p.m. and I'm trying to stay awake. Hi.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me
I
about
need
a
like
lady in
sugar.
black. That kid is so weird. I just don't
Does
get
someone
her.
want to like get me some ice cream?
Did you receive a note or something that's upset
I
you?
really want
I
ice
did
cream and we have
receive
no
something.
ice cream.
But it's none of your concern. You can't help me.
My
and
brother
that's
was
that.
at the
I'm
store
sorry.
today. I should have been
Linda,
like,
you
you
have
should
to
get
give
me
me a
ice
chance.
cream.
Everyone
Please
is
get me
so
ice
worried
cream,
about
Ronnie.
you.
Can you get me
If
some
you
ice
just
cream?
Tell me what's happened. Maybe I could help.
Please.
Linda, I made a promise to your mother and I plan to keep it.
Also,
I'm here for you
Sarah,
when you need
I
me.
have been thinking non-stop about that like little bakery. We visited that one time and we got that chocolate bread and it wasn't even necessarily that good, but I have been thinking about that place non-stop. Just like, I love little bakeries and my town doesn't have any little bakeries. We have like 2 cafes that like fresh bake stuff, but no, I want somebody to get me, I want to go in someplace and buy just a big loaf of bread. Like, I want to go back there and get myself a big loaf of bread.
I can't leave Blackmoor yet.
But what if we did? Tempest, fuck it. Fuck it. Tempest, fuck it. I'm sure Sarah will tell me my pronunciation was perfect.
Looks like a piece is missing.
So valid. Thank you, Sierra. Oh my god. Holy shit. That scared the shit out of me. Whew. Listen. I did say Tempest, fuck it. I didn't know how to say it. Leave me alone. Listen. Impulse loaf of chocolate bread is like, listen. I wish I lived closer so I could impulse buy chocolate bread. And also, Ronnie, I think you should do it for me. Do it for me. What the fuck is happening? Fugit. What? Oh, oh! Oh, we're matching. Shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Calliope is... Calliope is... Wait, how does this work? Oh. What the... How does this work? What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's all over New England? Oh, thank God. When pigs fly. Alright, I'll have to see. I'll have to see if there's any around. I don't understand. Does anyone understand what is happening right now? Does anyone understand what the fuck is going on? We gotta leave. I don't know what this is. There were no instructions. There was no anything. Oh, look. Ludi sin guadio ludi non sunt, which Sarah already translated for us. Seasick omnis. Seasick omnis. I'm brutalizing these pronunciations, I'm sure. And then bis vivat que ben vivat. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hi, guys. What's in here? Okay, just my food. My bird food.
I haven't done that yet.
Alright, me and the most distracted. Whoa! Oh, more guys. That's what confused me. Okay. Diem perditi. Oh, the last one? Bis vivat qui bene. But you know, I could also be Googling it, but it's more fun if I make you do it because you actually have some idea of how Latin works. It's just more fun this way. That's how I think it is. I truly think this is more fun if I make Sarah do the work. You're translating it, yeah. Diem perditi. Some of these crests are like intricate, and by intricate I mean done by the Nancy Drew graphic design team, and this one is just stripes. This one is just some stripes. Day of the Dead, oh. Oh, this one sucks. Per aris de anum. I was just really itchy, and I was like, I wonder why I'm itchy. And then it occurred to me that I think the conditioner, the like leave-in conditioner I used, like the spray, has macadamia oil in it, macadamia nuts, and I am allergic to nuts. So maybe that was a bad choice. But it was all we had, and we've had it for years, and I've never noticed. But we're gonna just live with this. And Newman Lumen. This is just Tangled. Isn't this just Tangled? I think this one's just Tangled. This one, Tangled stole this one, actually. Check out this fucking dude. What are the ones down here? Purgatinum exit. Well, I know what exit means. Pergamentum. Exit. And then just a dude. Just a dude. What's in here? Ah, fuck. Who are you?
Fascinating piece, isn't it? James
Not really.
sculpted it in 1591, although it appears that
It's
Bond was added
fine.
at a later date. He was quite a flamboyant figure and never married, but one day a child appeared quite mysteriously in the castle.
Rubbish
and he
exit.
took her in
Great,
as his own.
awesome.
That was Eleanor, and many of the townfolk believed her to be a
He never married? Was he, you know, like, was he a little, like, you know, he was flamboyant and never married? Was he, like, you know, was he just a little, you know?
Ah yes, are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Agency?
Oh dear, you're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
Hi, Nigel.
I'm Nancy Drew. What are you working on?
I'm researching the Penvillin family, and Mrs. Drake has
It's
graciously
cold.
opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillins. Until now.
Congratulations.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with
Scandalous.
their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family
Why is it
treasure.
scandalous?
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch
Oh.
can hardly be considered a
That was
matter
less
of
interesting than
pride,
I thought it
will
would
say.
be.
And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
Who was the family member?
Eleanor Penvillin, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides?
I've heard of
suppose they
Cromwell.
don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvillin was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Can you tell me about the Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant
Okay,
fangs
yes, we did
prowling
indeed
moors.
see that.
They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillin, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillin secret.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvillin, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Very funny.
Alright,
Tell me about the Penvillin family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvillins have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or
Okay.
of some dark secret.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvillins who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
alright. Are
Have
there
you
any
seen
runes?
any runes anywhere in the manor?
You mean like Norse runes? No, I haven't. I don't really know much about them anyway. Dead languages aren't really my bag, you know?
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
Hi guys. Oh fuck. Guess I can't click on them.
I
Love.
doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books.
Awesome.
Charles Penvillin
Super
was a
fun.
prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
Sure, there's nothing to click in there. Not yet, anyway.
Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Penvillin, and it appears that many
Okay,
scholars
dude, let me click while you're talking
that
at
explain his
least.
source of wealth. Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century.
Damn.
Odo Penvillin collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting.
Alright, cool. Can't go to those ones. Novels.
Those are mainly Penelope Penvillin's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage. Achoo!
Gesundheit.
Donka.
Cool. Why are we... Whatever.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvillin was a noted researcher in
Okay.
computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
Okay, we have to ask Jane for the password. Okay. Shit. That's not what I wanted.
Wonder what happened in there.
Please stay out of the kitchen until fire damage is repaired. So where are we fucking cooking? Alright, that's the same. This is a weird little hallway, but I guess for servants' quarters, like for servants, maybe it would make sense. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, there's more fucking plaques? Oh.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Omnia Vincit Amor. Blub 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 blurb. In hoc signio. Prosperitas. Victim invidio silente. Citrofit quandi valunt. Timendi causa est nescire. Lit sementum Viceris ita metis. Yes. Minima maxima sunt. Age pro verbis. Ars longa. Audacis fortuna juvat. This guy doesn't get one. Oh. Hi. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't realize you were looking at those. Here's this one. Here's this one. Did you need any of the... Oh, wait. This one? This one. With its little rainbow. And then, did you need any of these? I'll just click on them anyway. This one, we got a little eagle. I'm not seeing any patterns in the colors, but I'm sure we're gonna have to, like, figure out some... There's so many fucking crests in this house. Like, Jesus Christ. I know! And there's still, like, 2 or 3 more after this section. You do not have to translate all of them, but if you're having a good time, go crazy. Just go nuts. There's so much to click on in this house. This is beyond my pay grade. Well, yeah, obviously, because I'm not paying you, and, like, it would be nice if I did. I'll, impulse buy some more bread. How's that? Alright. It's interesting that I can click on this one. He has that little gargoyle thing from upstairs staring at him. Then these 3. We have Novus Mundus. A pretty basic crest. These are some basic crests. And then we got... Oh, this one has got a circle around it. Noted. Pulchritudo in Omnia, but it's got a circle around it, so we should be suspicious of that. And Sine Scientia Ars Nil Est. Nihil. I did so good. I did so good just there. I did so good. Without science, art is nothing. Oh, interesting. Oh god, I have the hiccups. Leon? I guess we can't.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
The Amateur Plant Hybridizers Association of Great Britain presents the 1912 Award for Outstanding Achievement to John Penvellin, Maurice something president. Congrats, buddy. Good job. Oh, it's beauty. Wunderbar.
A carnivorous plant. Cool. Messing with her plants is probably
Yeah, it's not a good
All
idea.
settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
my
must
televisions
insist that
and
you
loud
act respectfully and
stereos.
civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you. But please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Alright.
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean.
Permanent
The
house
Penguins
staff.
have always been self-reliant. We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells.
She sure is saying words.
We do have two other house guests. Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvelen family history in the library. And
Library.
Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell, and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. Two rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements.
Oh, that's
with a
how we're
local
eating. Well, I'm
restaurant
glad
to
you
deliver
figured something
meals to
out for us.
There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
No,
Duolingo's
that was my
bothering
brother's
me.
toy.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be
Whoa!
over
Hold
18
on,
years
Googling
old.
parrot
Please
ages.
be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
The
Parrot
picture book in Jane's
cockatoos.
room. Do you know
40.
much about its history?
Wait.
My brother Alan found it somewhere in the house. He was quite fascinated by it, but he'd never let me look at it.
God damn, why is this answer so hard to find? How long do parrots live? Parrots are special among pet birds because many species have the potential to be with your entire life. They also often outlive their owners. Parrots usually live longer Okay, I don't know what kind of parrot he is, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. I think. Amazon parrots, 25 to 75, 40 to 60 or years or more for African gray parrots. It's definitely possible.
What was your brother Alan like?
He was quite remarkable. He taught linguistics and computer science and won many prestigious awards. He loved games, especially pranks, and was forever tinkering with this and that. I do miss him sometimes, but now he's gone. He died a month after my husband passed away.
Oof, I'm
And
so
ever
sorry,
since I've
ma'am.
been here all alone. Until Hugh came back from the United States, that is.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
I love when characters pour their hearts out and then I'm just like, peace.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh god, what time is it? I can't.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Fair enough, I guess. Alright. Beast of Black Manor. Oh, no, Blackmoor. Haha, fine. The Bleast? Oh, God. It's too early for this. The Beast of Blackmoor. In 1557, shepherds reported seeing a creature with gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf, and the body of a human on the moonlit moors surrounding Blackmoor Estate in Essex County, England. The sightings continued off and on for decades afterwards, sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted on a fairly regular basis through the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990. And it is 4? I'm not good with military time, y'all. Or 24-hour, whatever you want to call it.
Hi, Linda.
Nancy? I can't believe you're still here. I thought for sure that maybe you can help me.
I know I can help you. Just tell me what's wrong.
I haven't told anyone what I'm about to tell you. Mostly because what happened is all my fault. I should have listened, but I didn't.
What's all your fault?
One day, after Hugh left for Rome, I inadvertently discovered a secret passageway. I started to explore it. And pretty soon, I found this really old-looking message etched into the wall. When I read it, I realized it was some kind of ancient curse. I tried to laugh it off, but it was kind of unnerving. So I went back to my room and found a note on my nightstand. And on it was written the exact same curse.
Uh-oh.
That very night, I started to feel strange. The curse has been coming true ever since.
Can you tell me what this curse said?
I burned it as soon as I read it. I don't know why I bothered telling you this. You can't do anything for me. I should have listened, but I didn't. And now what's done is done.
Tell me about the secret passageway you found.
No. I've already sealed my own doom. I won't do the same to you. I'm not going to tell you anything.
Okay.
How well do you get along with Jane?
I've been giving it the old college try, believe me. But she can just be so strange sometimes.
How so?
She'll just do the oddest things. Like one night just after Hugh left, she came into my room and insisted I read a book to her.
Yeah, that sounds normal.
That doesn't sound very odd to me.
The book was on monsters, vampires and werewolves and witches. I mean, what kind of little girl reads books like that? She fits right
A lot
into
of
this house,
them.
that's for sure.
Hey, Linda, like, a lot of them. What little girl reads about vampires, werewolves, and witches? Like, most of them. Even if they only like witches in more like a fluffy pink kind of way, because those are fun too. Like, 12-year-olds like supernatural
I'll see
stuff.
You soon.
I hope so.
It completely makes sense that she would ask
I
you
haven't
that.
done that.
Like, that makes like a lot, like, that is a completely normal thing for a child to enjoy. Alright, where's her room? Hey, girly girl.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you know of any secret passageways?
I
in the
really
manor?
hate her
I
model,
found
yeah.
one, but all it did was lead to this funny picture.
Do you think you could show me where the passageway is?
Wouldn't you rather play a game with me? I'm so bored.
If I play a game with you, will you tell me where the secret passageway is?
Okay. I got this at this really neat museum.
Oh,
in the
no.
States. It's supposed to be an original Maya game, but don't worry. You don't have to, like, kill people or take their hearts out or anything. It's really easy to play. You roll the coin and move your warrior the number of dots.
I
on
was
the
so
floor.
bad at
If
this.
no
We
dots,
already
then you
did
get
this
to
game
move
in a
5
different
spaces.
game.
You
They
get
didn't
2
even
turns
make a
to
new
choose your
board
pass on
game.
your
This
second
is
turn.
from the
You
game
just keep on going
where we
down this
worked in a
track, and you
museum
can
about
catch
the
my
Maya.
person if you land on him. Whoever gets all the warriors wins. I'll be blue. Here we go.
I don't even remember how to do this one.
Your turn.
Yeah, no, we completely already have played this game and I won by luck.
Your turn.
You can go.
Pass.
Your turn.
Pass.
I can't remember what we have to do.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Oh my god.
You can go.
You can go.
Pass.
What is the point
You
of...
can go.
Pass.
You can go.
I don't...
You can go.
Guys, can someone like... you know what? In a minute, I'll look it up.
Oh no.
Alright, cool. I think I just have to capture them all. I was like, what the fuck are we doing here?
You can go.
Shit. I don't even know what a good strategy for this is, since half of it is...
Your turn.
Since half of it is, like, luck. This is gonna take forever, and I'm almost definitely gonna lose.
Your turn.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Thank God, game. Please be kind to me.
Your turn.
Your turn. Rats.
Y'all having fun?
You can go.
Your turn.
Damn it.
Your turn.
You can go.
My God.
You can go.
You can go.
Gotcha.
Yes.
No fair. Okay, I found the secret passageway in the East Hall. That's the hall with the coat of arms on the door. But it's not a very exciting secret passageway. You're going to be totally bored. Wouldn't you rather play a game with me instead?
The East Hall is locked. Do you know how I can get in it?
My great aunt took the key. She probably thought I'd break something in there. But I found another one. Here, you can keep it if you want.
Thanks.
Have you ever seen anything strange
Whoa.
outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm.
Well,
Talk
that's
about
not what I
freaky.
meant, but okay,
I mean,
girly girl.
Have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling.
Okay.
But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
I guess that's fair.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penvillian name and heritage that should be treasured. Ugh.
Do you know what the password
Okay.
is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. My friend Hulga bought this for me.
Ugh.
But you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things.
Girly
like zombies
girl.
and ghosts.
3 of a
You
kind.
go first.
Wait, what?
Do you have any spiders?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Any bats?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
Sorry. Do you have any skulls?
Afraid not. Do you have any bones?
Sorry. Any bats?
You're going to have to go dig.
I don't understand this.
Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any zombies?
Dig. Your witches, please?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Any bats?
Afraid not. Do you have any coffins?
Dig. Any bats?
Afraid not. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
Do you have any bones?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Any bats?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any spiders?
Nada. Any bats?
Get out your shovel.
So this is just go fish, but you have
Here you go.
3 instead of
I got
2.
a match.
I thought you just needed 3.
Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any bones?
Nada.
I got a match.
Any bats?
Sorry. Do you have any zombies?
Sorry. Any bones?
All yours.
Shit.
You got a match. Good for you.
Any bats?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Do you have any zombies?
Fuck!
I win.
Oh, I won anyway.
You won.
That's
Good
fair.
job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
What? Which one's her grandfather?
The lady in black you saw
Shit.
in Linda's room. Did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird, that's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
I should get
Sleepy.
Au revoir.
Alright, maybe it'll just say it in here.
Can't check that off till it's done.
The time has come. Hello.
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
I could use a hint when it comes to that weird
Just because I did this before, I guess.
Hey, dog, sing along.
Just so I activate that in case I need to.
Pretty tune, stars and moon. Favorite night, your delight.
Bye, bird.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
I need the key.
I think this is the key. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Is that it? That's it? Shit. Well. That didn't help me at all, but okay. Oh, no.
The time has come.
Guess she's not in her room.
Did I click on this one again? Yeah, and she said,
I need the key. I need the key.
Fair enough. Let's call Hugh. Yeah, mood when we need the key.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hello, Mr. Penvillin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting
What
Linda.
are we
You know, from the
doing?
United States, across the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
There must be something that sets her off.
Everything sets her off. I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me.
Oh,
Read to
hello,
her books,
Willugi.
truth be told, I was a bit jealous.
Willugi.
He
Yeah,
passed
that's how
away
it is.
when she
Thank you
was
so much
still
for
a toddler,
following. Welcome.
so it's
Sorry, I'm
unlikely
just
to
like
remember
silently
the
sitting here
attention
listening to a
showered
phone
on her.
call.
But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
I met your daughter Jane.
Quite the bundle of energy, isn't she?
She's 12.
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
She's 12.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school, and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmoor, no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her mummy since the day we were married.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a pen villain than a person, if you know what I mean.
Does Linda get along with her?
As far as I know, yes. Although I have caught my aunt eyeing Linda strangely at times. And of course, there's the 6-month habitation clause.
What is that?
According to the Penvillain rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmoor Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of 1/2 of the estate immediately.
That sounds like the plot of a YA book. Straight up sounds like, because it is. It sounds like the plot of the Inheritance games. That gives Mrs. Drake motive for trying to scare Linda off.
Dangerously little education. I have forbidden Ethel to so much as mention it to Jane. Where did you hear about it?
The man doing research in the library, Nigel Mukherjee?
Another of my aunt's ideas.
Okay.
The fact that the Penvillains have never had a book written about them has been a perpetual source of social embarrassment for her.
Do you know much about him?
He was recommended by a friend, and he has assured us over and over that the book he publishes will cast only a positive light upon the Penvillain name. Although, come to think of it, I never have seen the contract he agreed to sign to put that promise in writing.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
What if I order some food? Let's order some food. I'm hungry.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bexon posh.
I mean, I guess, Ronnie, but I can't even order myself food, and I'm feeling really sad about
What do you
it.
have?
We've got some loop-de-loop.
Literally might end this stream a little bit early so I can go get some food. Because I feel like I need, like, something substantial, and not just, like...
Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. Can I ask you a favor? No, like a genuine favor. Do you want to take a screenshot of this section down here? I know bangers and mash. Can you just send this to Mill and just be like, does this all track? Or are they just saying things to us? Can you just DM Mill real quick, our good friend Mill? Because I can't take screenshots in this game. You don't have to give me an answer now for like, I know it's late there. Bangers and mash is the only one I know. So I'm like, and here's the thing. Usually these games are researched pretty well, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they're just like making things up to like just like goof with their with like non-British audiences. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
No, I'll be eating
Thank
alone.
you.
Thank you.
All right then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it might take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
I'm so hungry. Nancy Drew food sucks ass, but I'm hungry.
Can't check that off till that's done. I'm finished with that. Check.
Ah, shit. What is the what is it on the coat of arms? I clicked every single one. Shit. God damn, which one was Alan's? Oh, god. Oh, hello. This is fun. Anyway, this is goofy as hell. Yeah. Wow. Can I go downstairs? No, I can't. Okay, perfect. I think this one must be Alan.
Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off yet. I'm finished. Can't check that off. I'm finished with that. That's done. I haven't done that yet. That's done.
Oh, which one is her coat of arms? Shit, these guys don't have names on them is the thing. Oh, Ludi Scenic what? Oh, these must be the colors I need to match them up to. Okay, got it. Let me take a picture of it. I wish I were buying a snacks natte. Here's the thing. So I don't really love the concept of DoorDash as a whole, if only because, like, here's the thing. I kind of like it. However, I live in a really rural area, so I just, like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense for me as a person to do. But, like, that does make me sad because, like, I really want food all the time. Oh my god, why is your background yourself? Why is his background himself? Let me save real quick because I just realized we haven't saved for like an hour. Why is his background himself? Fucking what? What? Using the keyboard, working as fast as you can, type whatever appears in the balloons on the screen. Keep going. Fun fact, the caps lock does not matter. Also, I can't get the numbers. It's not working. That's an L, not a 1. Oh, that's a weird one. M-A-Z-F-U.
Wow, I did great. Too bad Nigel's not here to see my score.
Was there a reason for that? No? Well, I'm just so good at typing. Notes. General notes. The columns of the Great Hall are most curious, each one representing a Greek deity and each one missing some minute detail. Although the columns appear to have been built around the same time, careful examination shows that they have been constructed over a period of several hundred years. The riddle I found in Corbin Seeker's room in France makes reference to the Mercury column and how his key is held in his hand. Most likely a statue in the library, that only by persuading Mercury to face north and lift his eyes to the sky will the wand/key be released. I'm sure the mechanism is to move this is in the hidden passages Corbin refers to, but how to access them. Oh, goodness. I'm just gonna skim this real quick. Need more info, search county archives for comments. Oh, wait, it's probably like... No, never mind. And I cannot find it. card playing automaton named Betty. It reminds me of the game I played in the States called Go Fish. Okay, so that one is kind of like Go Fish. Astronomy, self-taught because blah blah blah. And locate the notebook she refers to in a letter to her sister. Okay. Some sort of direction. The jouster running to the right, the garbage spear pointing up, the comfy motion to the... Okay, so those are interesting. Dig up dirt on HP. QP. Well, that's not awesome. Nigel, I'm very intrigued by what you have learned so far at Blackmoor. Good work. I can definitely see this as a bestseller if you deliver the goods, or shall I say goodies. Ludmilla. I don't know why he has that as his background. It's very weird of him. Also very, like, I don't get when people are like, yeah, use my computer. Like, no. Shit. I took a picture. No, I didn't. I took a picture of hers. Shit. We think this one is Alan. No, we think this one is Alan. And then... Papa.
Welcome, my adventurous friend. Don't tell my sister, but there are ghosts in Blackmoor Manor.
Ah,
13 of them to be
ghosts.
exact.
Ghosts.
They're very shy, so they only come out when it's very late at night.
Ghosties.
Usually just after midnight. And even then, they only show up in quiet places, like the Great Hall, and the hallways and the conservatory. What's worse, they'll only come out for a very short period of time. But if you can find and touch all 13 ghosts in the time you're allotted, come back here and I'll...
How will you know you're a computer?
I guarantee you'll enjoy. So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
Oh, you're making me do a ghost hunt.
Oh dear, my watch tells me that the ghosts are not likely to show up right now. Come back between midnight and 4 a.m. Farewell till then.
Good God. You're dead and you're making me find ghosts? You're fucking kidding me. Okay. Here, let me pull this up.
Can't check that. I haven't done that yet.
Something to make the secret passageway in the East Hall appear, but what? Find out the password for the library, look at the stars.
Can't check that off yet.
Figure out how to open the little box, ask Linda if she knows anything about the
done.
black, figure out what the conservatory. Okay, we did those. Again, I wish these moved to the bottom or disappeared. I'm really hoping that will change at some point with the Nancy Drew UI. I'm actually really excited to get to the newest game because people in the reviews were like so not impressed with it. They were like really not happy, and I'm dead. Ooh.
Doesn't work.
Okay, that doesn't work, but I can't get closer to this, so I must have to do that to do that. Alright. I'm making so much sense right now.
Yes?
I spoke with Mr. Tucker at the Boar's Head pub, but frankly, I'm not at all sure what he said.
Yes, his language is quite colorful, isn't it? He's Cockney, you see. My brother
Of course.
Alan and I loved to make up Cockney rhymes when we were young. We'd drive our governess quite batty. Haven't got a pot of glue, haven't got a pot of glue. Ha! How we teased her.
Pot of glue?
A clue, dear. Haven't got a clue. Rhymes with glue, you see.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Well, we'll have to at some point, girl. Oh, use my phone to research
Yes?
Cockney.
Goodbye.
Great.
Run along.
Great. There's a lot of moving around up. No, that's just been her talking to herself. There's a lot of moving around upstairs in my house right now for 11 p.m. Alright. Cockney rhyming slang. Some people living in the East End of London use peculiar words and phrases when they talk. Although they're speaking English, it's quite likely that outsiders will think they're hearing a foreign language. In fact, that's probably why Cockney rhyming slang evolved, so that one group of people, like street vendors or petty criminals, could communicate in front of other people of in front of another group of people, customers or police, without the latter knowing what was being said. In rhyming slang, the last word of a phrase or two-name rhymes. Oh my god. In rhyming slang, the last word of a phrase or a two-word name rhymes with the word that the slang replaces. For instance, Mickey Mouse is slang for house. Mickey Mouse, slang for house. I'm not sure if I'm seeing that anywhere. I gotta trust it, I guess. But often, but not always, only the first word of the slang phrase is used instead of the original word, so that Mickey is used alone also means house. Moreover, there may be one or more slang word or phrases for the same word. Bugle and iris rose both mean nose. More examples. Night, Sarah. Baked beans or Dixie Queens is jeans. Nanny goat is boat. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder, bread and butter. Ah, shit, we should have said that one. We wanted some bread and butter. Teapot lids kids. Hickory dickory dock is clock. Well, that one does make sense because of the nursery rhyme I know. The rest of this I just don't. I'm not making the connection, but I mean, they say it's basically a different language, so I guess that tracks, right?
I haven't done that.
So we have to do something in this room to get this to activate. But what? There's not even anything I can click on. Maybe I have to talk to Jane again. Alright, it's not too late. Jane!
Guess she's not in her room.
Polly is a stupid bird.
How are you doing? Linda? I'll be going now.
Oh, she sounded so dejected and sad about it. I'm sorry, Nancy. Wow.
She's probably sleeping. That must be the food I ordered. Bangers and mash, huh? Looks like sausages.
Yeah, that's what that means, Nancy.
This smells delicious. That hit the spot.
I should go to bed in this video game. What the fuck?
What is that?
Chanting! Yes!
Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
They say get the fuck out of bed, Nancy Drew.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid. Say goodnight, Gracie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m.
All right.
Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams. The time has come for...
Nothing in here. Let's go to those
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
stairs. Fuck. Fuck. Nothing down here. Alright, let's see. Who else can we explore?
She's probably sleeping.
Alright, fair enough. Fine, everyone's fucking sleeping. But you told me to get up and explore. Can't go in there. Okay, maybe if I go into the conservatory and then we'll try the library. And if nothing, we'll go to bed. I love how it's still bright in here even though it's 3 in the fucking morning.
Ow! Maybe I should try feeding it something. Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
Benzoline. Oh, benazylene. 1 tablet every 6 hours is needed for allergy symptoms. Warning, may cause drowsiness. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery while taking this drug. Do you want this?
Hey!
What can I fucking feed it, Nancy? There's nothing else to click. I can, like, hear bugs. Oh, wait.
That's probably not a good idea. Doesn't
Damn it,
work.
I could hear bugs, but I don't know how to get to them. I won't use a walkthrough, just know I, like, desperately want to look up how to feed this plant so we can, like, continue. Maybe I'll go back. I mean, I can always come back another morning. But just know I'm not happy about it, you know? Alright, what's his password again, since we're here? We don't have much time, but you know.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
Ah, shit. I thought I knew it. My bad. My get bad. Perkamentum.
So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt? Remember, you mustn't waste any time. Our little chums won't stay visible for long. So, on your mark, get set, go!
What?
Got one. Three down, 10 to go.
Are they all down here, or are they around? Alright, they might be... Alright, cool. So they are all over. Ah! How much time do I fucking have? Oh, fuck. Okay. No, they're all over the place. I have to go all over the place. Focus! Focus! I'm going as fast as humanly possible. I think I'm at like 7. I don't think we're gonna make it this time. We'll probably have to do it again tomorrow now that I know what I'm looking for.
Felicity! The door! The door!
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm being quiet. I shouldn't be this quiet. I'm just...
10 down, 3 to go.
But where are they? 2 more. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Where are they?
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Uh. One more. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes.
Ghost number 13.
Thank fucking God. I didn't want to do that again. Holy shit. What a weird little game to have in your house, am I right?
Congratulations, you're one of the few people who have
Woo!
seen the 13 ghosts
My
of
God.
Blackmoor
How
Manor.
we all
As a
doing?
reward, I'm going to let
How
you
are we
in on a
feeling?
little secret.
When you are facing the green dragon, look to the left and pull below the vase with the tree.
But a word to the wise, if you're wearing a hat, hang on to it, have fun.
Alright, so that is in... When you look to the left and pull vase near the tree. Alright, this is in here. When you're looking at the dragon, look to the...
The hands move.
Look to the left. But if you're wearing a hat, hang on. This is an absurd building. Oh. Okay. Alright. Not sure what purpose that serves at the moment, but good to know. But the dragon's hands move. We have to figure out what way these hands have to go. Which I'm sure I won't figure out by just fucking with them. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here? Okay, cool. It's probably best if I head to bed and video game.
And the winner is Lulu.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. When I went down that secret slide, I noticed this bullseye thing on the wall. I'm willing to bet if I throw something at it and manage to hit the bullseye, something will happen. Anyway, it's worth a try, right? Yes.
I haven't done that yet.
Some kind of ball.
I'm finished with that. I haven't done that yet. Can't check that off yet.
That is the dragons. Find out more about the stars. Let's see. Red, half red, green. I don't know how to do that one yet. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out in the morning. Wait, what? Alright, I have no idea why that lit up. Set it for 6.
What's that?
With her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear.
I don't want to disturb them.
She's often heard to say, how are we? She knows though they can't remain.
Oh, I can't even knock.
Guess she's not in her room.
Felicity, the door! The top of the morning to you, matey.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
A cake, huh? All right, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, well, let's save. Then let's do a save. Alright.
Time has come. Uh-oh, not good. Stay away. Stay away.
What's not good?
Behind you. Don't look. Don't look.
What's behind me?
Don't look. Don't look.
Okay, I won't.
Nothing there. Fooled ya.
Great, thanks,
want
Lulu.
a yummy cake?
Cake. Lulu want cake. Delicious.
In which directions should I turn the hands on that dragon statue in the East Hall? Do you know?
Edward knows. He's coded with answers. He's armed with the truth. Get the door. Get the door.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio. Felicity. The door. The door.
Okay, so I have to figure out which one of those guys downstairs is Edward.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Yes, I know, buddy.
Where is Lulu?
How are you doing? Linda? I'll be going now.
She sounds so dejected when she says that. She's like, oh, alright, I guess. I guess I'll go. Oh, 2. Okay. What do I do? Which one of you is Edward? Which one of you is Edward? Oh! What if this is right up, right up, down, left, down, right. Here, let me take a picture and then try to, because this is the crest that's also on the door. So, like, what if we try to just recreate that with the hands? Because there's 6. See? So let's try that. Okay, so hypothetically, this one should be this way. This one should be up. Oh, whoops, that was already up. This one should be down, I think. Maybe. Yes! Fucking killed it.
If I want to look around in there, I'm going to need a flashlight.
Fucking goddamn it, Nancy. Just carry... Why doesn't she carry a flashlight? For real.
Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off. Can't check that off yet. That...
Felicity, the door.
Like, girl, why doesn't she just carry a
Looks
flashlight?
like a piece is missing.
I don't understand why she doesn't carry a flashlight and lockpick. Like, that should be basic. Hi. Like a lockpick and a flashlight, like a pen light. Those should be on Nancy's person at all times. It truly drives me nuts that she does not just carry those on her. Like, she's a detective. With how many mysteries we've done, she should have that shit on her. She should have a little...
Yes?
Do you have a flashlight I could borrow?
You know,
A what? A flashlight? I'm sorry, but we do not possess every...
It's a torch, ma'am. Do you have a torch?
Cousins do.
Goodbye.
Run along.
It's a fucking torch. Stop being annoying. Alright,
I haven't done...
God damn, I don't know what to do until she wakes up.
Guess she's not in her room.
Hello?
How about a hint?
Talk to me.
What's the secret to opening that musical lock?
Step by step. Step by step. That's the name of the
What
episode.
musical? Oh,
Bye,
step
bird.
by step, step by step. Oh, okay, so what's the ones that are on the steps? So, like, what the steps, the noise the step makes. So, let me write this down just to make it easier for all of us. Bling. Whoop. Wow. Just hit my mic. Nice. Ding. Whoop. Wow. Bang. Bang. All right. A is whoop. B is bling. C is blading. Sorry, this will just take a second to write down. D is wah. E is bang. This would be a lot harder without the subtitles. Sdiam. I didn't write enough E's. G is TikTok. So let me step away just to reset this. And then we need a bling. Then a whoop. Then a bading. Blading, sorry. A whoop. A wah. A bang. Bang. I think I messed that up. Hold on. Bling. Wah. Ah, there we go. I must have messed it up the first time. Alright, key. Which maybe goes save game again. Why not?
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
Grease. I can't believe because they put Bess and George at camp and told us we don't have calls, like emails for people, that we are basically just getting our hints from a parrot in this game. For literally no reason. Nancy could have had an international plan. They just chose not to give her one.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Never
The
mind.
pleasure is
I
all mine, child.
guess we can't just ask.
Look! Another shoot. What a good philodendron you are.
Why can't I ask for things? Why can't I ask for things? Let me ask for things. He's not here. Let's see if we can figure out this card game. I think we're just trying to get matches, and I should just ignore the rest, but I can't tell what the strategy here is. I assume I also have cards. Maybe she's taking cards? Oh no, I have that now. Maybe? I don't understand. I think that's her taking that card. And she gets to go again if she gets it right. She asked about that. I don't have that. She asked about that. Hands it over. She has that match. Okay, so she has 2 matches. Okay. She has 3 matches. Uh-oh. Okay, yes. I'm finally understanding this game, but since they didn't, like, give, like, anything on it, it was definitely confusing. It is a little bit hard to do, but I think I understand it. It's basically just the game I played with Jane before. So we're 3-3. Hope you're having fun. Because I'm just sitting here. So I think I almost won.
Sorry, Betty. You lose.
Do I get anything? I don't get anything. Okay, I probably have to open that at some point. What time is it? 6:40. In the morning? She's not out of class until like 4.
I don't want to disturb them.
Maybe I turned the... God damn.
Hugh Penvillin.
Hello, Mr. Penvillin. It's Nancy Drew again.
Alright, we don't have anything to talk to you about. That's fine.
I am a bit pressed for time, however.
It was nice talking to you.
Wish I could be of more help.
Yeah, we didn't say shit. Hi. Do you make me breakfast?
Sorry, chum. The Boar's Head pub is closed. Ring us back
That's
after
fair.
come day's dawning.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the alarm until like 10 because I can't think of things to do. Let's actually set it to 11. And then I'm gonna stop the game and we'll be done for this week. So tomorrow, Ronnie and I are playing more Tales from the Borderland. On Monday, I'm playing more of Pandora's Diabolical Box, which is what I've decided to call the current Layton game, the second one, because they couldn't decide what to call it. Yeah, it's just the one Borderland. And then Friday we'll be back here, maybe finishing this game? I don't know. I can't tell how far into it we are. Usually we can finish a Nancy Drew game in 2 streams. But, I don't know what's happening. So, yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good day. Sorry this stream was, like, the hottest of messes. But, like, what are you gonna do, I guess? Have a good day. Or night. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you whenever I see you. And I'm very tired, so I'm gonna go. Okay, goodbye.